Good morning, everyone. This is Teacher Ronald, your Health 6 teacher for Quarter 2 and Module 4. Welcome to our lesson about proper waste management. Before we start our lesson, I would like you to prepare a ballpen and paper for the activities. I know that you will enjoy and appreciate our topic because this is a great opportunity to learn to control coronavirus amidst pandemic time.
At the end of this lesson, you should be able to practice proper waste management at home, in school, and in the community.
Before we start our new lesson, let us first review our previous lesson.
Write agree if the statement tells proper waste management at home, in school, and in the community, and disagree if it does not. Write your answers in a separate sheet of paper. 1. Burn plastic packaging to manage waste problems. 2. Convert kitchen waste like fruit and vegetable peelings into compost. 3. Segregate biodegradable, non-biodegradable, and recyclable waste at home. 4. Pick garbage that are scattering in the community and dispose in proper trash bins. 5. Dispose dead animals in the canal or other bodies of water. 6. Label the garbage cans properly in school for the children to practice correct disposal of waste. 7. Recycle plastic products into art projects to minimize the waste. 8. Support the Clean and Green program of the community to maintain the cleanliness of the place. 9. Throw empty bottles of chemical sprays in the vacant lots. And number 10. Sell scraps in junk shops to reduce waste and to earn money. Let us check your answer. For number 1, we have disagree. Number 2, agree. Number 3, agree. 4, agree. 5, disagree. 6, agree. 7, agree. 8, agree. Number 9, disagree. And number 10, agree.
Since I know that everybody is ready for our new lesson, let us fasten your seatbelt and relax. Wastes are found in our home, school, and community. These wastes are classified as biodegradable, non-biodegradable, and hazardous. Waste found in school, in community, and at home should be managed properly to reduce waste, to prevent diseases or illnesses, and to maintain a healthy environment. Waste management is the collection, transportation, and disposal of garbage, sewage, and other waste products. Improper waste management causes problems like clogged canals or drainage, flooding, and various diseases that make our environment unsafe. It is a big challenge to school, home, and community on how to involve people in proper segregation of waste. If biodegradable, non-biodegradable, and hazardous waste can be classified and managed properly, we can easily identify which can be reused or converted into new things to reduce waste. How beautiful it is seeing no waste or garbage scattering in our community. This picture shows improper and proper waste management. These kids are given the task to properly manage the waste found at home, in school, and in the community. Help them manage the problem by choosing the letter of the correct answer.
Do you know that there are color-coded bins to sort our waste easily? Take a look at the pictures of the waste sorting bins. Do you have this in your school? Let us read this poem and answer the questions below. Write your answer in a separate sheet of paper. The poem is entitled Color-Coded Bins. The color-coded bins. Here is a green bin, biodegradable waste. You pitch in. Next bin is yellow, recyclable waste. Off you throw. Third bin is blue, non-biodegradable waste. You put there too. Throw it in. Always put the waste in the proper bin. According to the poem, where should you pitch in your biodegradable waste? What color of the bin should a non-biodegradable waste be placed? Number 3, the waste are recyclable. Where should you throw your waste? And number 4, what colors are used for coding the biodegradable, non-biodegradable, and recyclable waste? The pupils are sharing ideas about different types of waste found in school, home, and community, and how to manage them properly. Read the comic strips to answer some questions about proper waste management. Different types of waste can be classified into 3. 1 is biodegradable, 2 non-biodegradable, and 3 hazardous waste. Biodegradable waste are waste that decompose o nabubulok. Yard cuttings like leaves, twigs, paper products, and kitchen waste belong to this type of waste. Kitchen waste like spoiled food, fish and meat bones, fruit and vegetable peelings are examples of biodegradable waste. This could be used in feeding animals like chicken, ducks, pigs, and other animals. This waste can also be used in composting. Non-biodegradable waste are waste that do not decompose o hindi nabubulok. Plastics, glasses, cans, and metal scraps belong to this type of waste. We can recycle this waste or sell them in the junk shops. Hazardous waste have toxins. They are explosive and poisonous. They burn our skin as well as metals and can also carry diseases. This dangerous type of waste includes expired medicines, used bulbs, chemicals, and batteries. Hazardous waste like paint, solvent, gasoline, thinner, varnish, fertilizer, and muriatic acid should be handled properly because they can poison our body if accidentally eaten or drank. It is advised to use gloves and masks in handling these materials. Cover your nose or wash your hands when exposed to the substance. We should classify our waste to properly manage them. We should put them in the proper bin or garbage can or container. We can even recycle or reuse waste to minimize garbage problems. It is a need for people to find ways on how to solve waste problems because it is our responsibility to protect our environment. Together, we can do it by being responsible citizens. This is one way of showing love to our planet Earth. For your activity, read the questions carefully about how to manage waste properly. Choose the letter only of the correct answer. Number 1 question. Fruit and vegetable peelings are biodegradable waste. How should this waste be managed? A. Throw in the canal. B. Use the waste for composting activity. C. Sell in junk shops. And letter D. Dispose anywhere. Number 2 question. Plastic and metal scraps are non-biodegradable waste. What should be done to manage this? A. Put in a sack and throw in a vacant lot. B. Sell in junk shops. C. Leave the waste scattering in the area. And letter D. Throw in the backyard compost pit. Number 3. Hazardous waste are poisonous. What should be done in handling this type of waste? A. Use gloves and mask in handling the materials. B. Pick with your hands and throw in the trash can. C. Put in the compost pit. D. Collect and place near your food products. Number 4. Your family decides to have a backyard compost pit. What waste materials should be included as compost materials? A. Cans and plastic containers. B. Expired medicines and metal scraps. D. Leaves, twigs, and food waste. And letter D. Bottles and old newspapers. For number 5 question, which of the following is a proper management of waste? Letter A. Throw trashes anywhere if nobody is watching. B. Dump hazardous waste in the river. C. Burn non-biodegradable waste like plastic packaging to reduce waste. And letter D. Feed biodegradable waste like plant peelings to animals. Let us check your answer. Number 1, letter B. Number 2, letter B. Number 3, letter C. Number 4, letter C. And number 5, letter D.
Remember, classifying and managing waste found in school, home, and community would help us minimize problems about garbage. Biodegradable waste should not be automatically thrown in bins. Composting, a method taught in agriculture subject, would help in converting biodegradable waste into organic fertilizer. Dead animals and rotten plants should be buried in a pit to prevent foul odor and to make them into compost. Non-biodegradable waste should be converted into useful things. There are so many DIYs or do-it-yourself projects that you can do out of the waste that do not decompose. Use your creativity to make new materials such as toys, decorations, art projects, and others. Hazardous waste are dangerous waste. It is advised to put this type of waste in a sealed container and dispose properly by burying in specially built landfills or pit. Dispose this type of waste with adult supervisions.
These are the following pictures of the proper waste management. The pupils are sharing ideas about proper waste management at home, in school, and in the community. Read carefully and fill out the checklist after reading this. Proper waste management at home. 1. Have bins for the different kinds of waste at home. 2. Throw biodegradable waste like fruit and vegetable peelings, dried leaves and grasses into the backyard compost pit to convert into fertilizer. Don't burn garbage at home. 3. Sell plastic bottles, tin cans, and metal scraps in the junk shop to lessen waste at home. Number 4. Convert waste at home into school projects or outputs. For proper waste management in school, number 1. Separate, reduce, reuse, and recycle school waste. Number 2. Have an income-generating project in school like selling recycled stuff. Number 3.
turn into compost all biodegradable scraps in school. And number 4, follow instructions on how to manage waste in the Material Recovery Facility or MRF. For the proper waste management in the community, number 1, collect, segregate, and store the different types of waste properly. Number 2, secure the garbage bag tightly to prevent animals from scattering them. Number 3, support cleanup activities of waterways, canals, creeks, and public places in the community. And number 4, observe the schedule of garbage retrieval by garbage collectors or garbage trucks. Always remember that proper waste management is the responsibility of all. If we fail to manage our waste, there will be flash floods due to clogged drainage. Pests like rats, cockroaches, and mosquitoes will multiply if garbage is not managed well. A dirty and smelly environment is unhealthy. Diseases will spread if we will not take care of our own waste. Here is the checklist for the waste management at home. Number 1, throws trash in proper bins. Number 2, maintains a backyard compost pit. Number 3, collect recyclable waste and sells in junk shop. Number 4, converts waste into useful things. Checklist for waste management in school. Number 1, segregates waste in the school. Number 2, brings biodegradable waste in the school's compost pit. 4, saves plastics packaging during recess for recycling. And number 4, joins the routine of cleaning school areas. For the checklist for waste management in the community, number 1, participates in community programs like cleanup drives. 2, secures waste in a container or sack before disposing them in the community's waste recovery facility. 3, segregates waste found in the community. And number 4, maintains the cleanliness of your own area in the community. Did you check more on yes or no? If you have more yes, then you are helping a lot in managing waste. If you have more no, then it is time for you to participate in proper waste management. It will never be too late to join or show act of kindness in helping solve our problems in managing waste. Encourage your family members to take part in saving or protecting our environment. Let us meet Lino and Lina. Read and understand their story. Find out how to practice proper waste management at home, in school, and in the community. Hello there! We are Lino and Lina. We are here to tell you the 5 R's of waste management to make our school, home, and community clean. The 5 R's of waste management are reduce, reuse, recycle, recover, and repair.
For reduce, lessen the amount of your trash. Think before buying. Buy only what you need. Don't buy products with unnecessary packaging. And refuse plastic bags. Bring your own bags when shopping.
Next is reuse. Find other uses for the materials that are already used. Then, use reusable things rather than disposable. Next, reuse scrap paper for taking notes. And reuse packaging materials. For recycle, create a new product out of the material that already served its purpose. It's taking something and using it for something else.
We can earn money if we will think of ways to reuse or recycle wastes. Take a look at the diagram on how we can manage or convert wastes into useful things.
The plastic bottle can be recycled to plant holder. Straw can be recycled to mat. Jar can be reused to organizer. Plastic spoon can be recycled to decoration. And used colored papers can be recycled to paper bags. For recover energy that comes from trash itself.
Incineration technology involves producing electricity by burning garbage that cannot be recycled in the incinerator. This combustion or thermal treatment can be used to generate heat, gas, and steam for power. Look at how energy is recovered from waste. Recovering wastes involves sorting or segregation of trashes. We should separate wastes correctly and then dispose them properly.
Then repair. Let's fix slightly broken things so that they can be used again. Remember, if waste will be managed properly through 5 Rs, this will lessen garbage problems in our community. You could make this world a better place to live in. After reading this story, what are your realizations about waste management? Will it be difficult for you to do one of the 5 Rs mentioned by Lino and Lina? In your own home, which of the 5 Rs did you and your family do? How about in your school? Is your community supporting the 5 Rs of the waste management? For your activity, fill in the blank with the correct word or words inside the box. Inside the box, we have junk shops, recycling, labels, pit, and segregate. Number 1, put blank in the garbage bins or trash cans for the different kinds of waste in school and make sure that the right bins are used properly. Number 2, bury food scraps, plants, and dead animals in the blank to convert into compost. Number 3, recycle bottles, tin cans, and paper found in the community by selling them in blank. Number 4, we should properly blank waste found in the community. And number 5, manage reusable waste at home by blank them into toys, art projects, and home decorations. Let us check your answers. Number 1, labels. Number 2, pit. Number 3, junk shop. Number 4, segregate. And number 5, recycling. Take a look at the different types of waste in column A. Choose the letter of the correct answer on how to manage the waste properly in column B. Number 1, metal scraps. Number 2, paper bags. Number 3, bottle caps. Number 4, animal manure. And number 5, old books. For your assessment, write C if the statement shows proper management of waste and X if it does not. Number 1, label the garbage cans properly. Number 2, throw dead animals in the bodies of water. Number 3, segregate waste and dispose correctly.
Number 4, use recyclable waste in making home decorations. And number 5, burn garbage with plastic packaging. For activity B, write true if the statement shows proper management of waste and false if it does not. Number 1, put the biodegradable waste in a green bin. 2, secure the garbage bag tightly to prevent animals from scattering the trash in the community. Number 3, throw empty plastic wrappers under the chair when nobody is watching. Number 4, join community services like Clean and Green program to help in the management of waste. And number 5, gloves and masks are not needed in handling hazardous materials. Let us check your answer. For the activity A, number 1, letter C. 2, X. 3, C. 4, C. And number 5, X. For activity B, we have number 6, true. Number 7, true. Number 8, false. Number 9, true. And number 10, false.
And that's the end of our lesson for today. Thank you for listening. I hope that you have learned a lot from our lesson. This is Teacher Ronald. See you again in Module 5. Bye-bye!